We're doing something new. We are doing the live vertical for this current live. So trying something else out. But with that being said, what is up? What is up? What is up? Super Coach Mark J, all up in your YouTube browser, and welcome back to Grow Healthy, Get Fit. And man, today is a weird day. Apparently, we have a hurricane coming. If you don't know, I am here in the New Orleans area, and we have a hurricane on the way. So I'm not 100% sure if it's it doesn't look like it's going to come directly over where I live. I actually kind of live out in the suburbs of New Orleans, but doesn't look like it's going to come over us exactly, so we may be pretty good. It may be just a rainmaker, so I'm taking the precautions I can just to make sure everything's ready, just in case we lose power or something like that. But it's a very, very rare thing that we lose power here in New Orleans. So, but not here, out here where I live, because all of our electricity is underground. So we got that storm bearing down on us, and it should be here Wednesday. So today at work was a big prep day, getting everything ready just in case. And then I came home and I had to get ready because the hurricane is coming. And if you don't know, I have a bad thing about hurricanes, because in Katrina, we lost everything. We lost everything in Katrina. We had 14 feet of water where we live. So everything was completely up to the roof, so that sucked. And we come back to New Orleans, we move back in, and 2 years later we get hit by a tornado and we lose everything again. We lost everything a second time. So that sucked. That I was getting ready for a competition back then, and I think that was the last time I was actually in contest prep, and I haven't competed since, So it sucked. It sucked. Yo, homie, what's going on, man? Yeah, we're back. We're back at it. We're back in it. We're back getting it done, man. We're back getting it done. It's been a very eventful couple of weeks, trying to get everything together for this. I'm trying to remap how I'm going to get everything going for the channel. My training has increased dramatically, so I'm feeling really good. And speaking of training, okay, so you guys remember when I started this transformation in the very beginning, I was 411 pounds, all right? Now, I lost 50 pounds. What's going on, Tater, man? How you doing? Hope everything's well. But yeah, so I lost 50 pounds, and I was down to, 366. The last time I weighed in, which was a week and a half ago or so, I was 367 pounds, all right? Now, mind you, I haven't changed much about my diet, haven't changed much at all. Actually, my diet is even more dialed in. And I weighed in this morning at 372 pounds. All right. So the thing is, the diet is right. I'm regaining the muscle. I'm also loaded on creatine, and I'm also regaining the muscle that has been just lying dormant since I've been not training, so that's what it is. But the great thing is all my measurements are going down. My hip circumference, my waist circumference, my shoulders, my chest, all my main measurements, my quads, they're going down. So the body fat is definitely going down. It's just that I naturally carry so much muscle mass that, I'm going to be heavy. So I can't really pay too much attention to that scale, especially right now. But my cardio is good. I'm normally getting somewhere between 12 and 20,000 steps a day, pretty much 4 days a week, for sure. Yeah, yeah, those body changes are most important, not the scale, you know. So a lot of people that see like, man, you know, you went from 367 to 372, aren't you going the wrong way? Yes and no. Yes and no, you know, but at the end of this process, we're going to really see exactly how we're going to actually see how actually things are coming up. But you know, we get more toned, you know, and things are happening. The body's working out just the way it's supposed to, and I'm feeling good every week. My workout poundages are going up. I'm in a very strict workout regimen right now, you know, so everything is laid out for the next 6 weeks. Then after that 6 weeks, I'm gonna either do an off week, possibly and when I say off week, I mean like really low intensity work, such as I'll be doing a lot of stretching. I may be doing a lot of calisthenic work, trying to get my flexibility right. I'll be doing a lot of myofascial release stuff, you know. So what that is basically your it's like foam rolling. We're doing the foam rolling and all, you know, to get that all done to recover so that I can start my next block of training after that. And I'm seriously considering competing next year in powerlifting. No bodybuilding. I think bodybuilding is gone. Let's see. Yeah, I'm dialing it in, man. I appreciate that. I am dialing it in, Brian. It's some work though, man. Because I tell you, a couple of days back, I was having some real cravings, you know, but I was able to fight them off, and I felt like a champion actually not having the cheat meals, you know, because it's rough. It's rough, you know. I got a long way to go, and I still have to lose 100 pounds before September of next year, you know. So we're in the midst of the 365 days, you know. So eventually my muscles are going to fill out where they need to be, and next thing you know, the body fat will start really dropping off, which is a good thing, because if you know your muscle mass, the higher your muscle mass is, the higher your basal metabolism is, and the more calories you burn at rest. So that's what we're doing. We're reactivating all those dormant muscles. We're getting those muscle cells working again. We're getting that training, and we're getting strong so that we're burning calories throughout the day. I mean, you can see me now, probably a little sheen on my forehead from nothing. You know, I just got out the shower, you know, so, but it's crazy, you know, because I can feel my metabolism powered up. Your boy's doing a Lion Diet Challenge in October. That's like, I'm assuming that's like an extreme carnivore diet, right? Nothing but meat, right? Period. Explain that to me, man. I want to know. So if you guys don't know, Brian's doing his transformation also, and he's been doing pretty awesome. He's got some pretty awesome videos over on his YouTube channel. So make sure you go check him out, you know, because anything that keeps us all motivated. I watch his videos and he motivates me. He comes here, we motivate each other, you know, so we're getting things done. So yeah, go check Brian out. But I think that challenge is going to be pretty awesome. My diet is a balanced diet right now. I'm going to be probably doing this balanced diet for the next 12 to 16 weeks. And then I'm going to start doing a little bit of changing, start doing some manipulation of my carbohydrates. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be carb cycling. And I'm going to do that for another 6 to 8 weeks. So it's going to be pretty cool. Okay, Brian says it definitely is red meat, salt, water only. Oh, and he's going to 100% stick to it. Yeah, you love eggs, bacon, and other carnivore-friendly foods, but I've always been curious. Oh, okay. I think you could do it, man. I think you could do it. I think you could pull it off. You know. See, Brian's he's a seasoned dieter. You know, I don't suggest everybody just cut everything out of their diet. That's why I haven't cut everything out of my diet right now, because I know this process that I'm going through right now is going to help me rebuild my muscles. I'm doing a lot of training right now, a whole shit ton of training, literally. Sup, Juan? What's going on, man? How you doing? Hope everything's well, man. Yeah, man, we're talking diet, man, talking motivation today. We're trying to make sure that everybody's on point where they need to be in the training, you know. So yeah, but I'm talking about my diet and how right now I'm doing a balanced diet and because my training is so intense right now, you know. So I really need that. I need those carbs. I need those healthy fats, and of course I need my 260 grams of protein a day. And I think I'm going to do a video on how I get my 260 grams of protein because it sounds like a lot, but it's really not. It's really not bad. It's not hard at all to get that amount of protein in, you know. But I think I'm going to do a video on that, do a full day of eating maybe, you know. We're going to see how this storm works out because Wednesday the hurricane's coming and it's really close to us. So we may get some rotation from that, you know. And I'm telling you, every time that I get dialed in, it's like something pops up. You know, something exterior pops up to try to throw me off, you know, And man, it's just crazy. But I will not let it throw me off this time. You know, I will not. We went to the store. We picked up our storm supplies. We got a bunch of water. We got our whole wheat bread. Of course, we have peanut butter at home here just in case the power goes out. I have protein bars. I have protein shakes. I have my meal replacement powders. You know, so we're going to make sure that we have everything we need for this storm just in case the power goes out. We can still stay 100% on. And another thing is my truck has a plug in the back. So if I absolutely have to, I can plug my grill into it and it'll run and I can grill stuff because the smoker part of my grill is electric. So, hey, man, I'm winning, you know. Yeah, I know you are. You're glad it's missing you, you know. Yeah, so it's all good, man. You know, I think everywhere we go, we got to have something to deal with. Yeah, jerky. Yeah, jerky. Speaking of jerky, I'm glad you brought that up. So the wife and I bought a dehydrator not too long ago. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be experimenting with some jerky. You know, I'm going to get some lean cuts of meat and we're going to try to do some jerky and make sure, and that way we can really control what's in the jerky. You know, we can control the amount of sodium, we can control, you know, the sauces and all the extra sugars that they don't tell you is in the jerky, you know. So we're going to do that. Maybe I'll put that on the channel too. That's going to be pretty fun, you know. So we've been looking at a bunch of different recipes and how to make the jerky taste good and try to keep the sodium down a bit, you know, because obviously salty jerky is the best jerky. But we're going to figure something out to make sure we can get some nice flavorful jerky with our new dehydrator that we got not too long ago. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm glad you brought that up. Yeah, it should be. I hope it will be. You know, I'm going to make sure that we're going to try to find some ways to back up my craving for this jerky, you know, make sure we got some good clean proteins when you need a nice clean protein snack, and jerky is just the thing you should have. So I've got to figure out what cuts of meat to use, you know. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll let you know. I'll make a video when I do it. I'll do it pretty soon because I'm looking for things right now, you know, and right now my calories are like super tight, you know, so I kind of want to do it, but I don't want to do it at the same time because if it's really good, it's going to be really easy to overeat it. So, you know, I'm just really weird like that, you know, so, but I'm going to do that really soon so we can make sure we get that jerky done. Eye of Round is a good one to start with. Well, Eye of Round it is. Let me write that down, actually. I'm telling you, man, I'm serious about it. Eye of Round. I think my cousin said the same thing. All right. Yeah, Eye of Round, I'm going to give that a shot. But yeah, so what else is going on, man? We're making strides. Fat can spoil easily. Right. Yeah, so I'm going to make sure I trim as much of that as I can. But Eye of Round is a relatively lean meat, right? So I think we'll be good with that. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. Might try to do some. I always wanted to try some dehydrated. What are the bananas? I wanted to try those things. Try to make those. Try the dehydrated orange slices and so on and so forth. So that'll be good. It'll be a good experiment to actually work with. So man, the training is coming along really good. I'm feeling strong. We are making strides in the right direction. I had a guy stop me in the gym this morning. He was like, man, look, I've been seeing you over the past couple of weeks. We happened to end up working in on a set together. And he was like, dude, he's like, I gotta ask you. He's like, did you used to compete? And I'm like, yeah, but it was 10, 12, 15 years ago, And he gave me the best compliment I could possibly have right now, and I really needed it because I did not want to be at the gym. But he said, I've never seen somebody change so fast. I was like, oh man. I was like, I appreciate it, And he's a bodybuilder, he doesn't compete, but he could. But he's like, man, I've never seen somebody change so fast. He's like, every week you look different. And I'm like, all right, that means I'm obviously getting some work done, and I'm looking forward to it, he made me feel good, man. It made me feel, I felt validated, and all the craziness that was going on in my mind. And, I was able, I think I'm making the strides, I think I'm making the strides because I'm a very harsh judge of myself. So I may not see it, sometimes I see it, you get those glimpses, those aha moments, Yeah, man, people recognize the progress and hard work. I'm telling you, man, it is a big deal. It is a big deal. Even the people at work is like, man, like, dude, like, when I walked in this morning, it's like, dude, you look huge, I guess it's the creatine too, getting everything all pumped up. So I was still pumped up when I got to work, so I'm feeling good about it. I'm feeling good about it. Yeah, Brian is definitely on carnivore. Even though he had a little potato. Well, that was last week, actually, because your videos are like a week behind. So last week he had the potatoes. I bet they were delicious, though. But that breakfast looked great, man. That breakfast, the steak and eggs. Steak and eggs is like one of my top meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Man. Did I do an actual, no, actually my supplementation video is coming up this weekend, actually. I'm filming that Saturday, so I'll show all the supplements I'm taking right now, which isn't a lot, creatine, HMB, electrolyte powder. I still do amino acids, yeah, I'll make a video about that. I'm making a video about that Saturday, actually, so that's going to be pretty good. I'm going to be explaining what I'm taking and exactly why I'm taking it, and scientific reasons why they are viable in a world of snake oil salesmen, so there are only very few supplements that are super well studied by multiple scientific labs that have been proven to actually work the way that they are, the way that they're advertising. Creatine is one of them. Creatine is one of the main supplements, so we're going to be talking about that too. Yeah, God tier. Yeah, potatoes were good, huh? Your birthday's on Wednesday? Oh, man, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. My birthday is on the 28th of this month. The 28th, man. You're a September baby, too. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome, man. But I'm old, man. I'm old. I'm ticking the clock. I'm like Methuselah, man. I mean, I'm making 50. I'm making 50. God, that sounds so funny. 50 years old. What the hell? What the hell is going on? 50. But yeah, but anyway, I've never been 50 before. So, Juan's 54, Man, tell me about it, brother. Because I've never been 50 before. I don't know what to expect. Yeah, man. You get one cheat day, yeah, we're gonna abuse the hell out of it. There you go, man. You might get a metabolism spike from it also too. So you'll be all right. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You get it done. You know, and be honest about. To be honest, you probably won't go as hard as you're thinking you will. You know, because I'm always like, oh man, that cheat day's coming up. I'm gonna go hard. Even back in the day, right? Right now, I'm not really having any cheat days. I haven't had a cheat day in a cheat meal, and in probably a couple months now, you know, but it's all good. You know, I gotta change this right here because I still have fat boy mentality, you know, so, and food is my vice. So when things get hard, the first thing I want to do is grab something sugary and tasty and wrap myself up in it, you know, but I've been able to fight that off, been able to fight that off. The guilt is the hard part, man. Yeah, but yeah, no guilt, man. You don't need that. You don't need that. You know, one day of indulgence is a good thing. You know, it puts in perspective why you're doing what you're doing. You know, you're putting your life in this perspective. Why am I doing this? So that I can have those days that I can go off cuff and have the cheeseburgers, have the cake, have the ice cream. You know, have a couple drinks. You know, Gene, what's up, man? I'm back. I'm back. I'm back, man. Getting ready for the storm, Gene? Man, shit, man. We got the storm coming, you know, but I think we're going to be all right. I think we're going to be all right. We need that thing to move west just a little bit more, and we'll really be in the green after that. But we're going to get some rain, you know. We're going to get some rain, no doubt about it. But yeah. So let's see. What else do I have going on? Let's see. Got a video dropping tomorrow evening. That's going to be pretty good. I'm outside of New Orleans. I was born and raised in New Orleans. I live in the suburbs of New Orleans right now. You know, so yeah. I mean, and so we're pretty close. I'm about 20 minutes away from New Orleans, so it's not bad. You know, family home and all over there. Yeah, Gene's getting ready. We'll be all right. We'll be all right. You know, so yeah, other than that, man, it is. Let's see, we moved out of Houston a few years back. Right. Yeah, Houston's a different place, man. Houston is different. Houston is super different. We went to Houston after Katrina. Oh, Gene's at the gym training his daughter. There you go. There you go, man. This guy here, next thing you know, he's gonna have to open up a gym, Gene. Me and you, man. Open up our gym. Yeah, but Houston's different. We went to Houston. I was in Houston for a couple days after Katrina. It was weird. You know, we had like the bottom tier room in this bottom tier, like straight off of a TV motel called the Hutex Motel. Oh my God, it was freaking terrible. It was freaking horrible. And I'm literally outside on the balcony and I'm looking down and this guy shooting up, you know, right down there on the stairs, man. It was weird. I'm like, oh man, we got to get the hell out of here. We ended up in San Antonio, though. So we ended up in San Antonio. San Antonio was pretty cool. San Antonio was pretty cool. And if you like Mexican food like I do, and if you like barbecue like I do, that's the place to be, man. There's some great food out there. But not really a good thing, you know, because I came back from Katrina super heavy, man. Super heavy. Because all I was doing was just eating away. You know, it's a weird thing, your relationships with food, you know. It's a real thing. I mean, like, it gets to a point where, like when we were young, you know, there were times we didn't have a whole lot, you know, and we didn't have exactly what we wanted. And I remember telling myself back when I was a kid, when I get older, I'm going to eat what I want when I want, you know, and I kind of lived up to that for a while, you know, and That's where it gets you. It gets you 411 pounds where I was, you know. And I'll be honest, I was an athlete pretty much all my life. You know, I didn't have my first alcoholic beverage until I was like 35, 36, 37 years old. You know, I was like super late to the party. All through high school, you know, college and everything else, I never had a drink. Never had a drink because I was just focused on training and getting myself together and whatever I was doing, you know. I was a professional fighter for a while, and the powerlifting and the bodybuilding, that was my whole world, you know. That's all I dealt with. And once it was all over and I kind of gave up on it, I got hurt, you know, shoulder and hip and all, and I kind of gave up on everything, and I found my solace in food, you know, and I ballooned up to 400, and I honestly, I was probably 415, 420 pounds at my heaviest, at my very heaviest. That's freaking crazy. That's freaking crazy. Now, mind you, at my last bodybuilding competition, I weighed in at 265 pounds. So, I mean, you know, I carry a lot of muscle. I'm a big guy. I'm 6'3", you know, and at my smallest, I was 265 pounds, stage ready, get on stage ready. I was 365. Yeah, man. Yeah, have you ever competed, Juan? You ever competed? Bodybuilding, powerlifting, anything like that? Let me know, man. Yeah, man, and see, I'm one of those people who I live off of the competition, you know. So I'm like one of those people. I have to have an end goal, and me having an end goal is what keeps me focused and keeps me motivated. You know, I always had a problem with just doing it for the hell of it. You know, either I was on a diet 100% because I had a competition coming up, or I was on training 100% because I had a meet coming up, or I was on a diet 100% because I had to weigh in for a fight. You know, it was all about the thing. You know, so once I got to the point where I didn't have that thing anymore, you know, I was like, I couldn't find the motivation to train. Now, mind you, during this time, I'm training clients. I still have clients, you know, bodybuilders, figure pros, physique guys, physique girls, regular people. I'm still training. I'm still coaching. And next thing you know, I'm looking at the scale. I'm 280. I'm 300. You know, I'm 315, and I remember being 315 and just stopped watching the scale altogether. I stopped watching the scale altogether, and next thing you know, man, boom. You know, I get on the scale one day, and the scale said, oops, nope, cannot read, error. I said, error? Like, what the hell is going on, man? The scale's telling me error, so I had to weigh myself at work on the freight scale, and the freight scale said 411 pounds. Well, I said 412 pounds at the time, you know. So, man, I'm like, holy crap, man, what is going on? And that was a couple years back, you know, but I was working at a job that I absolutely hated, you know, and one of the benefits of that job is we had donuts every day, lunches, and it was just crazy. We'll walk in, and I mean, literally, we'd walk in and there'll be 12, 13, 14 dozen donuts just sitting on the counter, you know. I'm like, man, what the hell is going on? And we gave classes and courses for technicians and so on and so forth. And, you know, they'd have prepared food and lunches and all. And man, just food everywhere all the time, you know. And I'm already miserable. So what am I going to do? I'm going to go grab a cookie, go grab a cake. You know, when they finish in the morning, you know, you got croissants and all of these sweet treats and all, you know, and I'm just indulging all the time. You know, it was bad, man. It was bad, you know, and some bitches laid me off right in the very beginning of the COVID thing, you know. I keep saying that word. I don't know if I can say it online or not, but they laid me off right at the beginning, and I thought my world was over, man. So what did I do? Turn to food, but then I got it together, something just hit and I realized, man, I didn't have that stress that I was having and, I just felt better. I felt like I could think and that place had me all fogged up, and like now I'm free. I feel free, so I was able to get everything back together, find my motivation again and start working out. And next thing you know, the body weight start coming off, and here I am now 50 pounds down from where I started when I left that place, 50 pounds down now. And I'm working on that final 100 and, man, I'm feeling good about it. I'm feeling strong. I'm feeling focused, and I think I don't think, we're definitely going to get it done. We're definitely going to get it done, and we're going to get it done within the year, like I said. So yeah, my training's going good. Got a couple of my certifications done, so your boy is certified personal trainer, certified nutritionist, certified strength coach, certified bodybuilding coach. So we're getting all of the paperwork back together, and going to start picking up clients again and see how that works out. And man, and just keep moving forward, keep moving forward. I'm looking forward to it. Building a website. The website's going to be up. We have a podcast coming up also, along with the blog on the website. So it's going to be lots of information going out, and going to be getting a lot of work done. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling focused. I'm feeling like I'm doing the thing that I've supposed to have been doing all of this time, So it doesn't matter how late we get to it, as long as we get to it, and I've gotten to it. So I'm not going to beat myself over wasting time, because everything is a learning experience. There's no real failures. There's only learning experience. There's only a failure when you start something and it doesn't go your way and you quit. When you quit, you failed. But when you learn from your mistakes and you start working harder on making sure that those mistakes that you made don't happen again, it's a learning experience. So yeah, exciting stuff, man. Oh man, yeah, we got exciting stuff coming, Brian. I'm looking forward to it, so we're working hard, we're working hard. Man, you got to get on a podcast together, brother. Got to get on a podcast together and work some stuff out. Let's see. Getting motivated is the worst for me. I'm a juggernaut. Once you get past the first steps, I get it, dude. I get it. That's the hardest part. Starting is the hardest part. Once you get started, I'll be honest. It's not even once you get started. It's like the first 2 to 3 weeks. The first 2 to 3 weeks are usually the hardest for me. And after that third week, it starts like going up and down. I have those super motivated days and I have those not so motivated days. Like right now, I'm going into like my 8th week, like really strong. So the cravings are not as bad. The only thing I'm having trouble with is getting up in the morning. I don't know why. Well, I'm a night owl. So I usually kind of stay up a little bit later than I should, and then I have to be up at 5:45 in the morning so I can get to the gym before work, and then my job is not a, really sit around job. I'm outside working, so I get tired, but I still get my 12,000 steps in. Brian, get your steps in. Are you getting your steps in right now, man? I'm gonna hit you up for sure, brother. But yeah, so last week, pretty much all last week, I got in 15 to 20,000 steps a day, for 5 days in a row, So I was in the top 5 percentile of people my age as far as the Samsung app told me. I was in the top 5 percentile, so there had a couple people that beat me out, but If I'd have known, I would have worked a little bit harder so I can get in the top 1%, man. Damn it. I lost. Walking as we speak. I knew it. I knew it, man. I knew it. Yeah, Brian has a channel, man. Go check it out. He's getting his work done too, man. Daily videos, man. He's getting it done. But yeah, man. So yeah, our channel's growing. We're at 133. 133 subscribers. We're at 133 subscribers. We're growing. You know, like I said, I took the last week and a half off because I'm getting all my certifications back together. I'm building a website, getting a bunch of stuff together so that I can start training again, doing my coaching work. You know, I have picked up 2 clients that I'm dealing with, and they were happy that I was back at it. So, you know, we're working on them, and I'm getting a couple programs together, put a bunch of free stuff out, you know, I mean, and if the free stuff doesn't work, you can actually go back and get everything done. I got a bunch of reviews coming up also, so I don't want to spoil them, so I'm not going to say what exactly they are, but the first one is what I thought was going to be a novelty project, but they're actually pretty damn good. You're going to see that. I'm filming that this week also, so that the unboxing, I started filming. I should be finished with that tomorrow, and I should have it edited and uploaded for Thursday's video, so that'll be cool. But there's going to be a bunch of follow-up videos for that. I bought a couple other pieces of equipment for the house, and it's going to be awesome. Yeah, Gene. Okay, yeah, I saw something come up, but I'm using my phone right now, so I can't see it. Yeah, I'm streaming through the phone, man. I'm streaming through the phone, but I'll check it out in a second for sure. And so got a bunch of reviews coming up. I got a few books that I want to talk about. And we got a lot of stuff coming, man. I want to make sure that I show people that, like, look, you know, while I'm losing this weight, you know, it is possible to do. You just have to be motivated. You just have to find your why, man, and stick to it. Set those goals and start knocking those goals out, because look, man, we're getting it done. We are getting it done, you know. I really want to, I'm thinking about also joining a private gym so that I could record my workouts and all and get all that stuff on here. But I am doing a full home workout series so that people who want to work out at home and they have limited access to weights and so on and so forth, I'm going to do a whole series on workouts from home. So that's going to be pretty cool. And plus I can use all this stuff that I bought over the past few months and use it for not just myself, but show you guys that you don't have to have a crap ton of money to get really viable workouts at home, muscle building workouts, fat burning workouts at home without going to the gym. Because the fact of the matter is, a lot of people who are starting at a point where, you know, they're morbidly obese or they're really fat like I was, I'm telling you, the hardest thing for me, you know, we're going to keep this between us and the rest of the internet, whoever sees this. But luckily, the channel's small right now, so a lot of people won't see it, you know. But, man, I was terrified of going to the gym again at 400 pounds, you know. And, I mean, it's just my ego, you know, because I'm like, what if somebody I know sees me, you know. I've been incognito for so long, you know. I was out and just away from everybody, you know. Nobody saw me, nobody saw pictures, and the last thing I wanted to hear was, man, Mark, what happened? You know, how do you go from where you were to where you, I mean, like, you're a freaking coach. You've coached IFBB athletes, you know, like, how did you let yourself get so fat? And I didn't want to explain it to him, you know, but I was terrified of going back to the gym, man, you know. And I know if I could be like that, knowing what I know people who have never been in that environment. I know it's hard for them, you know, and they may want to start out at home, you know. They may want to start out working out at home and getting some getting some confidence in themselves, start dropping a couple pounds, so when they go to the gym, they're not 100% green to what's going on. They can actually get some work done, and they have an idea of what they're doing. They can program a workout, and they can program a training block. And I want to make sure that everybody has everything that they need to start training, start programming their own training, start programming their own workouts, start setting realistic goals, and start, making their way towards those goals, because it's a hard thing. And for people who are very overweight, it's hard for them to go into the gym. Believe me, I know, because I was there. And that's the whole point of me going through all of this here on the internet, because I want to show people that you can do it. You can take what seems like a hopeless situation, flip it on its head, and make things happen. You can make things happen. We have awesome, incredible, stupendous power, but it's all right here. It's all right here, man. We just gotta tap into it, and get over our ego and get the work done. Because 3 months from now, you're gonna be like, man, what was I waiting for? 6 months from now, you're gonna look in the mirror and be like, whoa. 12 months, a year from now, you're gonna be like, man, what took me so long? What took me so long, man? Let's see. Seeing people who are that size in the gym working hard is just inspiring, if not more, for your typical regular who is, yeah, you're right. You're right, it is, because it takes a lot for those people to actually get themselves in the gym. It takes a lot, and when they got their head down, putting work in, hey, get it in, man, get it in. Juan says he had an old boss come up with him, say, damn, Juan, did you get stung by a bee and swell up or something? Damn, bro. Yeah, man, it happens, especially as old guys. That's right, But hey, we're still there, The old lion still has fight in him. The old wolf, the old gray wolf. We're old gray wolves, We're the big pack dogs. We're the pack leaders, man. We're the pack leaders. It's still there. We just gotta bring the lion out again, bring the wolf out again. We just gotta make sure we put that work in, and that's what I'm doing. So Juan, man, I implore you, let's get it, man. Let's get it. Let's get it, man. You can do it. You can do it. Let's make this transformation. Join this transformation with me, man. Let's check in. Let's check in with each other. Make sure we get things done. Keep each other accountable. We know what we need to do. And if you don't know what you need to do, let me know, and I'll be happy to help. You got it, man. You got it. So let's see, what else do I have? That's pretty much it. I'm glad to be back. I am not going to be streaming every night, though, because I still got a lot of work to do. I'm going to be streaming Monday, Wednesday, and Friday nights, and maybe on Saturdays, and maybe a few pop-ups here and there, especially if we have a few, now that we have this vertical streaming, may pop up every now and then, 35 miles away from a gym, man, the workout at home vids will be cool. Well, you got it, brother. That is lit now. Since you said that, that is a priority for me. That is a priority. I will make sure that I start working on that ASAP. As a matter of fact, I'm going to start writing them up tonight. Since I got about another hour or so before I actually go to sleep, I'll get in the bed, and usually my bedfellow, let me show you. This thing right here. This thing right here is my baby. Comes to bed with me. I write out all my ideas while I'm laying down there trying to get my brain to shut up so I can go to sleep. And so I'm going to write that down, and I'm going to make sure I get that video series together just for Juan. No doubt about it, man. I will start working on that right now, And so the next video that I have coming, this first unboxing video, is going to be of special, it's going to be a special interest to you. So make sure you watch that sucker. I'll have that up. It should be Thursday. If not Thursday, I'll have it up Saturday, but should be Thursday. I should have it up Thursday, so it'll be very interesting for you, man. So yeah, I guess that's it. I guess I'm going to cut it right there, guys. I am glad you guys I'm glad to be back. I'm glad you guys are here. I appreciate the conversation. I really need it. You know, I'm more motivated than ever. Like I said, now the new streaming times for right now, for the foreseeable future, for the next couple weeks, it's going to be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for the live streams. Tuesday and Thursday, I'll drop regular videos here on the channel. And there may be some other videos sprinkled in between, but Tuesday and Thursday for sure, there's definitely going to be some video drops. And I'm going to be doing my best to make sure that I make them better every time for you guys, so that you guys can, I'm learning a lot. You know, I'm learning a lot of how to keep the flow going in the videos and make sure that you guys are actually entertained throughout those things. So I'm working hard on it. But yeah, so thank you guys. Brian, have a good night. Juan, have a good night, man. Thank you for coming. You've been great. A great chat tonight. I appreciate it. Tater, my boy Tater, we gotta talk about the other stuff going on with the pew 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 pew. You know, we gotta talk about that real soon. Gene, my boy. Gene's almost like a brother to me now. You know, my little brother. Not too much little than me. He's getting bigger than me, man. Those biceps, those traps and biceps, man. I'm going to be the little brother soon. Because Gene's just doing too much, man. He's doing too much. Yeah, man. I can't wait to get Gene on stage in 2 years. 2 years, buddy. You said it. 2 years. We're gonna get you there. But yeah. So. All right, guys, you guys have a great night. I appreciate you stopping by. Anybody who watches this after the fact, or anybody else who's in here right now, please like and subscribe to the channel. Come on, man. Like and subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to get bigger. You know, help me grow this channel, you know, so help me know that I'm doing the right thing and help me move the channel forward. So help me out. Like, subscribe, share some shit. You know, help your boy out. With that being said, I think I'm going to get on out of here. I appreciate you guys. I will be back on Wednesday with a new live, and I'll talk to you guys then. Have a great night. And until then, today is another opportunity for you to be great. You got it. You got it. It's there. It's here. It's here. You got it. You can do it. Put your mind to it. Get the work done. Today is another opportunity for you to be great. Do not waste it. I will see you guys next stream. Peace. Now I got to figure out how to stop this. There we go.